Good afternoon, Drag Racers. I'm Maddox.
And I'm Logan.
And for this season of RuPaul's Drag Race, every week we will be bringing you our top 3 moments of the week, the shade of the week, our favorite queen of the week,
Our least favorite queen of the week. Our favorite look on the runway. And our predictions for next week's episode.
so stay tuned.
What do you want? What's the tea? Tell me what's the tea. What's the tea? Tell me what's the tea.
My favorite moment actually came in the mini challenge. They had to get ready in the dark. And I just thought it was funny that Alaska was the only one who didn't try to make herself pretty in the dark. She was just like, girl, this is how it's gonna happen. I can barely do my makeup in the light. Y'all are not gonna gag me. She put lipstick all on the side of her face, all on her teeth. I just thought it was funny because everyone else lifted their thing and was like, ooh, look at me, I'm pretty. I'm like, you did not do that in the dark. I don't believe that for 1 second, that any of that happened in the dark. They just turned the screen green in editing. None of that happened in the dark. Girl, who are you fooling? Detox beat her face that fierce in the dark? No, I don't believe that.
I do, because I have faith in humanity. Humanity.
But Alaska was my favorite part of that challenge. I just thought she was funny because she played it up and made it a joke, because that is a joke. Girl, when would you ever have to get ready in the dark?
She shouldn't be a joke because her friend in Alaska Talks, Roxy, said no one should have a gimmick because they just get by.
Oh. Okay, what was your first favorite
My
moment?
first favorite moment was Jinx Monsoon in the mini challenge when she said, I'm losing confidence in doing my makeup in the light, let alone the dark. Now, I know that we just became good girlfriends last episode,
Yes,
Jinx,
I like
but I have faith in you. And you did your little dark makeup, and you didn't even have on as much contour as you do in the light. So just pretend you're doing your cheeks in the dark all the time. That's my advice, sponsored by Diet Pepsi, from me to you.
My second favorite moment was Detox talking about all the work she's had done. I was like, bitch, what part of you is real?
No.
She's like, I've had my eyebrow lift, my nose done, my lips, my cheeks, my jaw, my shoulders. I was like, shoulders? What the fuck do you get done to your shoulders?
My biceps.
She's like, my biceps, my pecs,
my
I got
hips,
fake abs, my hips,
my ass,
my butt, my knees. I'm like, the only thing you didn't do, girl, is cut your toes off so you could wear a small size shoe. I was like, well,
Can you do that?
And they cut to Alaska, and Alaska's like, girl, you're a silicone maniac. She's like, yes, girl, I'm Tupperware.
When she said she was part of the Glad family.
So that was my second favorite moment. That was really funny.
My second favorite moment was something that hasn't happened all season. Ivy Winters finally did something. I was so bamboozled when that little angel of music opened her mouth.
Girl.
She said,
She said, I'm classically trained, darling.
I said, well,
Darling.
God damn, girl, you boozled me. Girl, you've been skating and scooting, and all of a sudden you said, woo, save the world, amen, woo. And then you came out for the challenge, and you had on a dress and made up pictures of yourself.
That was fierce.
Girl, at that moment I said, well, better late than never.
She woke up, girl.
Someone smuggled her some dope to her room. Girl.
Ooh, that was fierce.
Good for you. Finally.
My third favorite moment was Latoya Jackson.
Always.
Gert, she needs to be a permanent judge.
She's trying.
She really is trying, because she is hilarious. And when she does that little mouse laugh, I was like, bitch. She is hilarious. I think she is everything that a drag queen should be. She has a fierce lace front on. Her face is painted for the gods. And she actually has good commentary. I love every time she comes on. She's just the cutest little
I
funny
just like her.
Make her a permanent judge. Get rid of and do something, girl. Gert. I love Latoya Jackson. She was my third favorite moment. moment.
Gert.
What was your third favorite moment?
My third favorite moment was one of the Pointer Sisters said, "Crack is back, and that is that." I said, well, goddamn, not only did you just throw shade at Whitney Houston, girl, but you damn near brought back her famous line, "Crack is back, and that is that." Girl, I said, yes. And especially you talking about Miss Detox and crack, honey, you know the tea. that was just hysterical.
The Pointer Sisters were really funny too, which brings me to my shade of the week because these bitches were reading for filth. I said, "Oh, all right, Pointer Sisters." Jay Jolie, they were talking about her during like the little deliberation, and one of the Pointer Sisters goes, "Forgettable," and then the other Pointer Sister goes, "Just forgettable. I don't even remember what she did." I said, "Woo! Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, Gert."
My shade of the week was when everyone was laughing at Alyssa being called fat. Only because for 5 minutes I felt like I was on a playground and I was part of the cool kids laughing at something. Other than that, I didn't find a lot of shade.
There wasn't a lot of shade
in the episode or
the
Untucked. But I was watching it with my boyfriend and his mother, who has her good one-liners every now and then, and she could not remember Jade's name, so just continued to call her the Electric Circus. And every time she would come on screen, she'd go, "I just want to punch that Electric Circus in the face." So my shade of the week is courtesy of my boyfriend's mother, and Jade being officially forever now the Electric Circus. Hashtag Electric Circus.
My favorite of the week was actually Alaska. I thought they were being far too hard on Alaska, and like she said, like she knew when she came on the show they were always gonna compare her to what's her girlfriend's name? Something.
Boo.
Her.
Casper.
Boo. They were always gonna compare her to
her.
I really can't think of her name. Sharon Needles. They were being very hard on her. They were like, "Oh, you don't have a heart," and all this other stuff. And I'm like, that's really rude, Gert. She does her little runway walk.
She scoots.
Her little scoot and caboodle. I thought she was good this episode. I really liked her. And I liked her during the challenge with her little glasses. And I just love her speaking voice. Because, bitch, she's always like, "I don't know why they say that about me. Girl, I always knew they were going to compare me to Sharon."
Girl.
I'm like, yes, bitch. I live for her. I actually really do like Alaska. Who was your favorite?
My favorite was Jinx Monsoon.
I like Jinx.
It really was. I don't know why, but you've grown on me. And she sang, bitch. She
was singing, yeah.
She sat there, she said, "These people are going to come for me. They can come for me. I'm going to take my little narcoleptic nap." Hashtag narcoleptic nap. Come for me, bitches.
Yes.
Come.
She was taking a
And
nap.
she took the criticism from every week. She's trying to step up her game.
Yeah, even on the runway, she's looked this week's runway. I think that's the best she's ever looked. I think she can still get better.
She's doing her best.
Yeah,
so that good for you.
My worst of the week was the biggest bitter Betty of them all, Coco Montrese. Girl, what is wrong with you?
What is right with you?
First of all, let's start at the beginning when they paired her and Alyssa together. Like, "Oh, I think you did that to sabotage me." Bitch, it's a competition. What do you think? Hello? And then, like, when they're like, she was being very unprofessional when they were in the recording studio, and she's like, "Thanks, Detox." And Detox is like, "Thanks for what?" Like, she knows.
Detox was so taken aback. She's like, "Thanks for what, babe?"
She did not even know that she was being shaded. She's like, "What are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about." And she was just being like a bitter Betty. And like someone said in one of the interviews, like she loves to play the victim. And I realize that now. She does. She loves to be like, "Oh, you girls are ganging up on me." And they're like, "We're not even saying anything to you. What are you talking about?" So, bitter Betty, Coco Montrese, you were my worst of the week. And I am done with you. Gert. Who's your worst of the week?
I have something written down, but then my conscience is telling me to say something else.
Say what you gonna say, Gert.
Roxy Andrews.
Oh.
Let's all just take a minute.
Take a moment of silence for Roxy Andrews and the love affair that Logan Hardcore used to have with her.
Alright, now that that's over. Girl, what is your problem? You are Miss Bitter, Miss Cunt, Miss You think you're better than everyone else. Sit down.
Yeah, she's taking it to another.
Yeah, it's rude. It's now rude. It's unlikable. You're coming off as a total fucking cunt that no one. I don't even look forward to you coming up on the screen anymore because you're just rude.
Yeah.
And you're real full of yourself for no damn reason. It wasn't good in the mini challenge.
No.
That glitter makeup did not look good. You couldn't sing. Where my people at? Where my people at? Good for you for trying. Don't. Do what you do best. Be a pageant queen. Sit in a corner backstage somewhere for a long time until it's your turn. Come on stage. Don't talk. Because you sound ignorant.
Yeah.
Hashtag ignorant Andrews.
It's funny because in the beginning we had favorites and now it's slow. The tides are turning, children. The tides are turning.
Where Roxy started. Girl. Now she's back here. And I don't have time.
On the runway, my favorite was Detox. I just thought her paint was
sickening.
Her paint was sickening. I loved the color of her hair. That black dress was everything. The only thing I will say, the only thing that was kind of bad, I wish that the front of it kind of was a little longer. But besides that, and then when she turned around and the corset was like, whoo, ass. And then Michelle said, she got that dress from her crack dealer. Hashtag crack dealer. And I did like Roxy's costume. I wish like an actual body queen would wear some of the things that she wears. Like if someone had like maybe if like Carmen Carrera wore that, that would have been so sickening. Like, who was your favorite on the runway?
I had it down to Detox and my least favorite, Roxy. Now, only because I'm a mopper. I'm a janitor, bitch. I come in and I do the mopping.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Pine Sol.
So nobody can clock me on it. I've been a janitor since day one, bitch. I'm a janitor. I'm a good janitor. And y'all bitches are trick-or-treaters. Boo. Boo-boo the fool. So I'm going to go with Roxy because that hair
was everything.
Oh, that hair. She came out. I said,
that hair was
girl, how many wigs? How many wigs?
25.
Clearly, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 6 wigs. Yeah. I was bamboozled. And that tearaway, I said, yes. And she wasn't talking, so I liked it even more.
And I liked that her boots were clean and actually matched her body. Because sometimes I see girls and I'm like,
they never match. Mine sure didn't match.
Yeah, that don't look like your color, dude.
But good for you.
Yeah, she did look good on the runway. Detox won the mini challenge for the makeup in the dark. Ivy Winters won the singing challenge, which she really did deserve. She sounds amazing. She does good side reads. Like, she was like, oh, I wish it was just me and Jinx.
Because Jade is bringing us down.
And then in the bottom 3, it was Alyssa, Coco, and Jade.
Bye-bye! All 3 of you are gone.
Thank you. My strategy worked. Because last week I said, I'm not even going to mention her name, and maybe she'll just disappear. And ask and you shall receive, child. So they did a lip sync to I'm So Excited by the Pointer Sisters, who were everything. And, you know, actually, Jade wasn't bad.
They sure didn't show her enough, which is shady editing, which means, girl, they just had it out for you.
Yeah.
It was your turn.
Jade wasn't bad. She was dancing.
Except for she does that stupid thing where she takes her hand and goes, ah. And she does it on every runway.
Yeah, she does that.
Girl, sit down with those packs of hair you sewed to yourself. The electric fucking circus.
Hashtag, what is your highlight? Coco Montrese. Really? What was that? It was a mess.
She was showing you her heart.
That outfit was ugly. That's why you were the worst of the week. But she does turn out a good lip sync. And it was a good...
It's going to take someone good to send her home.
Yeah. Damn. But my predictions for next week, because it's a roasting and a reading, a lot of talking has to happen, I think it's going to be Roxy and Ivy in the bottom. Because, I mean, even though Ivy does, like, cute little side reads, I don't know if she's gonna be good on the mic, like, doing a roasting. We have Roxy, Detox, Alyssa, Coco, Alaska, Jinx, and Ivy. And I just didn't know. That's why I said...
I think it's going to be Jinx and Alaska. I don't think Alaska's going to be able to show enough of who she is.
That's because I did bring that up.
Cha-cha.
And Jinx... But Jinx, the reason why I didn't say Jinx in the bottom is because...
She's funny.
She's really funny. And if she puts on, like, a character...
But I don't think that she's going to bring... I don't know. It depends on her runway, and I just don't see it.
That's true.
I think...
Because Michelle really doesn't...
Michelle has it out for you like she had for Madame LaQueer, and we all saw how that went. She didn't even get booked after the show.
She really did.
There's my shade of the week.
She really did it. That's not even shade. It's truth. Oh.
All tea. All shade.
Yeah, we have 7 girls left. I don't know at this point. Who do you think is going to be top 5?
I think top 5 will be Roxy, Detox, Alyssa, Coco,
And then out of these 3.
and Ivy. Oh God.
Do you think Jinx will send Alaska home? I don't think Alaska will be able to do a fierce lip sync. She can barely walk.
She can't move, and she wears gowns that are too tight. Girl, what you gonna do? You better have a sock puppet. Finger puppet. But Sharon ruined any chance you had.
Hashtag boogert. Next week is going to be interesting to see them do a RuPaul roast. I think it's funny that RuPaul will even allow
I was going to say, I think it's... Girl.
That's something real fierce.
Thank God we ain't on that episode.
Bring back my girl.
Bring back my girls.
So, leave your comments on who you think will be good in the roast in the comments below. And who do you think will be going home next week? Because I'm really stumped. I wrote Ivy and then I was like, I don't know.
Maybe they're going to bring someone.
And like, really, the 7 girls that are left, I don't mind any of them being in the top 5. I mean, I really don't like Coco, but I wouldn't be upset.
Who do you want to win out of this group? I'd say Detox. She's the only one that hasn't upset me yet.
Yeah, I want Detox to win. Well, that is this week's episode. And the Shade and Shows will continue next week. So tune in to find out what's the tea.
What's the tea?
Crack.
Is whack.
Crack.
Is back.
Crack.
On this like crazy roller coaster of the Alyssa Meth Mouth.